There we go. Well, that worked out. That worked out. How's everyone? But we had just walked up the stairs and the cutscene started. I got kind of lucky. I wanted to take that break before getting into this next section, and we pretty much did. So what's going on? Nothing yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak with Ciri. What do you think it's about, Ciri?
They say about what?
Thank you, Snow.
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
Ciri's a quick one. I think I'll come with you.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But 2 heads are better than 1. Let's get this over with.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually.
Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us.
As before? I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet?
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
Oh, someone's always pulling the strings.
No equality in the Lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this. Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Ciri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas. Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalark, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalark awaits down at the port.
So? I don't know. Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
Who kisses your ass today will bite it tomorrow. Enough to feed the tykes.
Hey, Jackie.
Redovic's mind is well muddled.
Maybe one of them hired thugs. Who knows?
Lenore!
Heathen.
This is untrue.
Help protect Ciri from the Wild Hunt, and the Emperor will grant you amnesty.
I hope we can trust you.
You can.
What of Fringilla?
That I don't know, but I shall take it up with him.
You barely said hello and you're already plotting something.
It's clearly in our nature.
I hear right? You convinced the Emperor to pardon them?
Provided they help us defend Ciri.
Got a hard time believing Emperor'd go in for a deal like that.
If you can't believe it, don't. I don't need you to.
Bit about Fringilla. What was that? Triss told me you couldn't contact her.
Perhaps because she sits in the Emperor's dungeon, chained in Dimeritium. At least that's what Rita implied.
Prestige, are you getting whispers? I don't know if you got mine.
Take it the Emperor forgot to tell you about this.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come. They're all waiting for us.
Familiar. I ever wallop yet?
All are present. You were the last to arrive. Might we set sail?
Let's go.
Anchors away.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Cintra and the rest of the Empire.
There is an upside to all this.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
Talk to me about the Sunstone.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the mountain elves could summon the vessels of the NL. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes. Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion, yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part?
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this Sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is if we'll be able to use the Sunstone.
You? No. Me? Naturally. With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain unreachable.
The Sunstone's in Skellige? How do we know that?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. Can you teleport me onto Amir's ship?
Not a chance. It's better shielded than the Emperor's alcove.
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know we're here?
Emir's mages, of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
It's far from resolved. The Emperor pledged to ensure the Lodge's safety, but...
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject. One officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
A plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. And once you're on board, show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised, and what he'll get in return.
And we're off.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Letter from Yennefer to Emir Emrys. Your Imperial Majesty, allow me to remind you that our arrangement encompassed all the sorceresses wishing to take part in the risky endeavor whose success is so vital to us. I find it hard to believe that in the current situation, when I have already succeeded in gathering so many members of the Lodge, you would refuse to allow Fringilla Vigo to join our company. I understand there are personal factors that make you reluctant to part with your subject, but I assure you our interests are aligned in those matters as well. I promise I will uphold the conditions of our arrangement, despite the fact that they will demand sacrifices of me and will leave me in an unfortunate situation. I therefore request, politely yet with great insistence, that you release Fringilla. With all due respect, Yennefer. Hey, Densa. Welcome, man. How you doing? Vini Vidi Vigo.
To him after all.
What would be the point? Surely nothing.
And later? Don't count your father out just because he's the world's richest and most powerful.
Authoritarian rotter unworthy of even 1 inch of trust.
Siri knows what's up. Yeah, don't try to talk her.
You can trust him.
Again, please.
Perhaps you even should.
What about the dictatorial
And shut up.
Something to get used to.
Yen, shut up. Yen, shut up. Can we get a chant? Yen, shut up. Yen, shut up. Yen, shut up.
Oh, you make a fine sailor.
Yes, Geralt?
S7, which was the conversation you wanted, this one, or was talking to Yen, or what now? You saw something. Something about something, right?
Listen, think you could help me with this mark? It's driving me crazy.
Oh, Geralt. What have you gotten yourself into now?
Long story. Can you get rid of this thing?
Afraid not. And I doubt anyone else will be able to either. I'm so sorry.
Folk give me strange looks anyway. Guess I ought to be used to it. You, holding up all right?
It'll be a hard slog for everyone.
You know what I mean.
What am I supposed to say? I mean, I knew you and Yennefer... that you'd end up back together. It was a lost cause. Always.
I guess so. I just don't want you to...
Can we not dwell on it? I need to focus on other things now.
Right. Understood. See, you kept the rose of remembrance I gave you in Flotsam.
Seems so long ago. Probably because so much has changed.
So, sentimental value. That why you kept it?
Partly. Though, more as a warning.
So long, Triss.
Fucking shite.
Geralt?
Listen, this mark. Can you do anything about it?
I can scratch it if it itches, but I fear that's all.
I'm not joking, Yen.
Neither am I. These symbols, it's ancient, powerful magic. I've no notion how to remove them.
Damn it.
You're still one of the prettiest witches around in my book. Second only to Lambert.
Thanks, Yen. See you later.
Back into Lambert.
Got a minute?
Of course.
The mark on my face. Is it noticeable? Hard in the eyes?
A bit. But you can't let it bother you. You know, folk would stare at the scar on my cheek, always. It used to upset me greatly.
And?
I started undoing one shirt button more. Problem solved.
Oh my god. There, you're awesome.
Once you'd left Yen and me on the Isle of Avalon, what happened to you? What did you do?
I traveled. Through time, space, different worlds. I saw houses of glass, ran with unicorns at the world's end. Even lived in an undersea kingdom for a time.
Freedom. Always had a taste for it.
I still do.
So why'd you return?
It was too much. I almost drowned in it. When everything is possible, it quickly becomes a lot less alluring.
Traveling between worlds. What's it like?
It's nice.
Difficult?
It was at first, but in time it became automatic, like riding a horse.
Bet a lot of mages would love to learn to do it.
I'm certain they would. But Avallac'h claims they've neither the knowledge nor talent. He's spent 4 centuries learning to do it, yet can still only find and pass through pre-existing portals. I go wherever I please, whenever I please.
Eredin's located you time and again. How's that work?
When I pass between worlds, I create a kind of shockwave. Anyone properly trained can sense it. That's how Avallac'h explains it, at any rate. He can do it too.
I am assuming you shouldn't actually ever lose your power.
Oh, Mike.
It's not like that. The impulse is stronger the longer my voyage. On short hops, the disturbance is practically imperceptible.
So, need your advice about Yennefer.
Very well. Ask away.
The thing is, I'd like to take her somewhere, once it's over. Someplace picturesque, beautiful even, where we can rest. You've been almost everywhere. Also know Yen well. Any ideas? I was thinking Spala, or maybe Dol Blathanna.
The first roadside inn you pass. Take her there. Pay for a month in advance, carve "Do Not Disturb" into the room door, and shut it behind you.
Just like that?
Just like that.
I should go.
All right. We'll talk later.
Shooting claptraps. And today...
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns and gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. Golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
Hey, Loudy. Welcome.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind.
I'm doing alright, Jack.
Face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the Elder Blood. A power that can destroy the world. A power that must be kept from Eredin's power-addled hands at all costs. Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try.
From the look of things, pretty soon Ciri won't need your help anymore.
Nor yours.
True. She'll do whatever she wants, and I'll support her. What about you? Ready to let her live her own life?
I shan't force her to do anything, if that's your question.
So long.
Alright. What else is on the boat? Maybe no one else to speak with. Ask Croc where Ermion is.
Looky, Mr. Fancy
Quill pusher. A quill is mightier than a sword.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe. Was it hard?
Hey, Ty, what's up? Welcome, man.
May your axe never crumble.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Just want the prompt above his head to disappear. Ah, come on. Never mind. Never mind.
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs. They bay at our gates, seek to strike fear in our hearts.
Saw 'em all. Where's Ermion?
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his ass. Now he's seen the Black Ones, it pricks him even harder. The Druid's gone to reason with the dim-witted knob.
Think I'll join Ermion. Need to talk to him.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him... best not. The Druid knows what to say. Farewell.
Grizzly, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. How are you doing? Alert's a little laggy, but welcome. Or the alerts are broken. I don't know what.
I have detected a
There it
signal
is.
embedded in the static.
Ty, your life has stopped kicking you long enough to come watch. I'll toast to that, man. Here's to not getting kicked. Sometimes. Aramware.
Foreigner, what's your step?
Vagrant.
Someone help Brian.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Heard songs about your deeds already, you know that?
Do you want from your further this?
We're so spoiled. The games we have anymore are just, it's amazing. Gotta stop and think about. Not that we don't get to use our imaginations anymore. Our imaginations are freed up to think about different things on different levels than they were. You had to imagine just the basics, where you were, that you were actually in the place the game was telling you you were. Now it sucks you in. Guess VR is going to be interesting. Man, Ty, yeah, I caught wind of that, the Xbox. That really sucks, dude. But, light at the end of the tunnel, right? Light at the end of the tunnel.
You've no respect for our customs. Not you, nor that
Something I've
wench
always
here.
wondered. What do you witchers do once there are no basilisks, leshens, or giants around? Eh?
You kill smart-mouthed warriors. Oh, when did we hit 63? That's awesome. I don't even know when 63 happened. 8. Geralt knew he could only defeat Eredin with the help of mages on his own terms, since the king of the Wild Hunt was traveling on the Naglfar, spectral vessel known from Skellige legend. Somewhere between worlds, our heroes had to summon him back and somehow cut off his escape route. Such a feat could only be performed by a group of mages acting in concert and aided by a legendary elven artifact, the Sunstone. Lugos, hype.
I'll not kneel before an Arncrate, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let Crack rule all Skellige.
And your men, what do they say? Will they follow you when the Jarls call you a traitor?
This here's my land, Druid. Watch your words.
Would you be king by Nilfgaard's grace?
That's your bark before you bite. Did Crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead! Try to take it! Get him!
Bad idea.
Have insulted an islander
Oh! Kim, what's going on? Welcome.
Cool, everybody. I'm here.
T-Star, Kim, welcome both. Well, it's a party now. You're not letting me go by, and that's a lethal fall for me. Come on, Ermion. Throw me a bone here, bud. This is... it's devolving. Come on now. The fight's been great. Oh, he's... Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Well, that's a thing. Party time. I don't have one, Rex. This is so strange. Want some more? I wasn't sure either for a second there. I could have gone up there and fought him. I didn't realize I could have actually gotten up there. Pretty cool. Here lies Madman Lugos.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
I'm glad you like that. Oh, there's his loot. It popped up onto the stairs. No? Yes? No? No. Yes? Did he have any loot? Maybe not.
Pathetic.
Prestige. Cool. We're alright. I don't know if you want me to explain it, but if you do, I'll explain it later. Definitely don't want me to explain it now. But hit me up on Discord if you're interested.
1, 2, 3.
But be careful not to assume too much about where my head might be at with something in general. Applies to everyone. Cliches about assumptions for a reason. Geralt, please. Prestige, are you taking off too? Oh, I gotcha. I missed that other comment. It slid by. Have a good one, man. You take care. See you later. Jeez. I think I saved on the hill. I think I saved on the hill. Edie Gray, you're not taking off prestiges. Okay, well that was my confusion. Nice. Nice, Hermione, nice. I approve. Oh, right. Right.
I'll watch you die with pleasure.
Oh, we haven't gotten that close up in a while. That was cool. I get for putting the sword away. I'm gonna box this guy. We're gonna do this for S7. I'm gonna box this guy. And then, yeah, just dodge right into a blade. Beautiful thing. Hey, Chili Dilly. How you been? We'll do it anyways. Not that easy if you haven't already put your swords away. Shit. Not so easy. Whoop. Uh-oh. Finally, with Ermion's assist, I was able to land a hit. Uh-oh. Okay, sword away again. Come on, Ermion, let's do this. You stun him, I'll box him. Stun him. Come on, Ermion. Come on. Stun him. Oh, yeah. High five, Ermion. High five. Right up here. Hey, Bull, what's up?
Get the horn.
Move. That's enough.
Wait. This one's really funny. What's the difference?
Alright, what is it?
Drowners know how to swim.
One more knee slapper like that, and you're going for a swim with him.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Crach's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Crach sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
An agreement? Only Crach believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. Stupid. This war will start soon, end even sooner. But why have you returned to Skellige?
First of all, how's Cerys?
How's Cerys handling things?
As the makings of an excellent queen, if she would only flee her father's shadow. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon, the Jarl took matters into his own hands.
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Crach's will. All failed. Yet he'll find volunteers for another.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion. Know anything about the Sunstone? Legends place it somewhere in Skellige.
The Mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. You've become a treasure hunter. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Eyvind. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung. Of late, they hunt near the tip of the bay, eastern end.
Fishlung?
Fishlung? Interesting.
So they call him. Submerges for hours at a time. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too fond of him.
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand his father or grandfather either.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. These caves are ruins. Matthias and Erling's ancestors would have looted them bare centuries ago were they not protected by some magic barrier. Take a sorceress with you. You must have brought at least one along.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
Talk to the bard. I'm teasing. I'm so not getting involved. Talk to the bard known as Eyvind. Find and talk to the Pearl Diver. cool. We're good.
Let our Kalmar be your guide. He felled the giant.
So, Katya, the parrot that I used to have, was... I know where I got him from, but he did not have a proper band on his wrist. And in the United States, there are a lot of parrots that are illegally smuggled into the country and sold. And generally, if you have a parrot that does not have a band, many different types of parrots, if they don't have a band, it tends to mean they were illegally smuggled. So anyways, this bird that I had for some years, his name was Silas, and he was probably at some point smuggled into the country because he did not have a band, and I doubt anyone actually cut it off him. He was a very cool bird. He was a very cool bird. We'd hang out. He was really mellow for a while. He would even give kisses. He was a bird who would give kisses. You could stick your tongue out, and he would, like, stick his tongue out. He would French kiss. It was a bird that would French kiss. How do you like that? Anyways, then there was a period of time where I did not give him the attention he deserved. And so he ended up hating me. Really hated me. And I can't blame him. But after a period of, I don't know how long it was, some months where he just did not get the attention he deserved, he stopped, he would attack me. He would attack me. He went from being that friendly to attacking on sight. Me. So it was really awkward and had to find him another home. It's not like we ever fought. He was really, and probably rightfully, resentful of not getting the attention he needed. Birds need a lot of attention. Smart birds need a lot of attention. They're very smart. Very smart. Don't forget. That sounds lively. Nice. That was awesome.
Not good.
Uh-oh. No, I agree, Geralt. That was not good. Terrible form, in fact. I don't know how old he was. I never knew how old he was. Silas. He was a cool bird, though. Heck yeah, Bull. Sporting the cool shirt. Hey, Chi. Gidzor, what's up, Gids? So, Kim and Seastar, you were playing some Battleborn today, right? How did that go? Seastar, what do you think of it so far? Did you get through the prologue okay? Prologue seemed so weird the first time. But now that I've played through the prologue 3 or 4 times, it doesn't seem so weird anymore. In fact, the first hour in Battleborn was very strange for me. Now it makes sense. It did not make sense at first. Awesome. You tried 4 different characters. Did you like any of them yet? Hopefully you liked something. Glad you had fun. Feeling they would respawn. I'm gonna try and move away from them. Could have moved before resting. Level 2. I guess the scaling didn't quite work here. Scaling does seem a little buggy. Does Battleborn feel like Borderlands at all? Tiny bit in the basic feel of shooting, and some of the they're all level 2, and some of the art style, but some of the dialogue, voice actors, there's a lot of familiar things, but the game mechanics themselves are so different. Leveling, the way the party works together, the way revives work, having limited lives, the loot system, weapons and skills, all of that is very different from Borderlands. Ugh, come on. Leif, go round up a few pearl divers and bring them here. But good ones this time. Those turds we brought in from Spikerog drowned before they could be any use to us. I don't know, maybe that ship really has sunk too deep for any man to pull anything out of it. But it's worth a try. From what the survivors said, it was carrying a mighty hefty load of silver. Over. Fall unless you can actually hit the water. Think Geralt can make it to the water? Should we do a running jump and see if he can hit the water and not die on the... That's not gonna work though. Alright, let's try again.
Must be the pearl diver's boat.
Close enough.
No way around it. Gonna have to dive. I call it Fishling for a reason.
Wait, I saw him. Now I can't see him. Geralt. Confused. What is the marker suggesting? We do. Find and talk to the bard. Find and talk to the pearl diver. There was a body. Oh, there's a cave. Alright, alright. Alright. Cool. Why would PJ Salt get spam flagged? These are weird. Sarah Dodge. PJ Salt showed as spam deleted on my screen. That's just strange. How are you doing? Oh, but there was spam. Was there more spam? Don't go to my Google. Oops. Okay. Alright, I see what all happened. Sort of. Is it break soon? No, we're actually in between, Densa. We're halfway in between breaks right now. So close to an hour. Yeah, Katya, the time you spend here, the bot keeps track of it. Counts all the time you spend here.
Look, Erling, told you we wasn't done for the day. Didn't even have to fish this one out.
You daft. Can't you see he's a witcher?
What's a witcher doing here?
Witching. I'm witching, witching, witching. I'm witching over here.
Never heard of Skelliger's looting fallen warriors. That a tradition? I mean, these are your own people.
You not advise? What do you mean, our own? These are Pharaoh scum.
Went after the black ones with 2 longships. Fish brains.
Plan to return the bodies to their families at least? I mean, once you're done.
They speak true. Mutants got nothing resembling refined sentiments. Look at them. You think their ever-loving mums and wifeys want to see them in this state? The sea will bury them.
And that's that.
Risking a lot.
Why? That a threat or something?
Don't need to worry about me. But I heard calls underwater. Monsters must have sensed blood.
I don't hear nothing.
Ordinary folk never hear these things, till it's too late.
We best get out of here, Matthias.
Listen, heard you know a thing or two about elven ruins in Skellige.
Who says?
Hermione.
You'll not tell him what you saw today, will you?
Depends.
Elven ruins, you say? What you want to know?
Druid mentioned some cavern you've never been able to enter. Where is it?
East of Cairtrold. In a cove you can only reach from the sea.
We got nothing else for you, so if you're done, we'd rather get back up top.
I'm done. And good idea. That stench.
Nice, Geralt. Nice, strong attack there. The thin air. Whoops. Go back to the lighthouse, grab a boat or lighthouse. I think lighthouse is probably as fast as anything. We need to get back to the lighthouse or swim a very long ways. Swim across. Try and get to the lighthouse. I say try because I don't know if the terrain is going to be very friendly to our efforts. Get up and then around. I don't know if you took off for a while. Welcome back, Jordy. If you're gone. Oh, nice dive. Thanks, Geralt. That happened. Shit. Oh, I was trying to avoid. That's what I meant about the terrain. It's not going to be terribly friendly. I don't think we can climb up here. Oh, oh yes, yes. Oh, Geralt, go, 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 go. Ah, yes. That was awesome. Once in a while, Geralt will do these crazy rolls uphill. But often when you're trying to do them on purpose, it just doesn't work. Me. Go through them. Trying to get to the lighthouse. Don't need to stay and fight. So Gidzor, Geralt, so-called mutant, uses his power to kill monsters who kill humans. Why would you hate someone if it means they can solve your monster problem? Well, I guess the shortest answer, and the first that comes to mind, is that hate and prejudice is not rational. You really gonna fall and die, Geralt? Sometimes we have to use that thing we've got called a brain to try and overcome those irrational thoughts and feelings. One of the awesome things we can do with our brains and the power of choice. Bull, that's sort of the plan. We also did a bit of a poll, and I could post the link again if people want to vote and try and change the poll, but right now, yes, that's what the poll said. Stick with the main quest instead of heading back. We're not that far from level 64.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
It's all those things. It's all those things. They have power, they're stronger over people, they don't understand, they're afraid, they're jealous, the Witchers get all the fine ass. It's everything. It's all of that. But it all falls under hate, fear, prejudice. Not the finest of human states of being, and things that we have the power to overcome if we choose. Gotta choose. Right, let me see. Let me pass the poll link back over. There's that poll. Throw it back on the screen for a little bit too.
We serve her who is burden, mother and father. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me in the back.
Leave something.
You needn't come with us. I haven't intended.
I might have actually, yeah, I missed your long story short. I read those words and then jumped up to the previous. Hating for no good reason. Damn straight. Yep.
We serve her who is burden.
The poll's not really changing. It looks like we're going to be sticking with the main quest. That's cool. It's cool by me.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avallac'h's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avallac'h mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
Yes, sufficiently.
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the Sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I'll explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she could be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Battle Prep has 3 pieces. Those 3 pieces are the Sunstone, Child of the Elder Blood, and Veni Vidi Vigo. Sunstone, meet Philippa in the Elven Ruins. Can only be reached from sea. We're going to take a ship, sail under the bridge, north, east.
Oh!
Oh! Come on. Come on. Between the way the movement is and isn't snappy at times and overstepping and trying to find the hitbox on something so that you can target it. You have to loot or activate. I've always found it difficult to take the helm of a ship without running and jumping off the edge of the ship. A boat. These aren't ships. These are boats. Love that part of the ending of Black Flag. The discussion about boats and ships. What's the difference between a boat and a ship? A boat can go in a ship, but a ship can't go in a boat. More or less. Antics, the new menu. You're not a fan. And the thing on the map makes the point of interest even more of a checklist. Not sure if I noticed that.
Just wonderful.
I say, look at this.
Let's go. What now? Gonna grow yourself some new eyes, like Vilgefortz did? I remember the moment I killed him. Cultivation wasn't complete. They hadn't grown in fully yet. Looked disgusting, but...
I take it your mention of that deviant is purely coincidental.
Of course. Also heard of this rich blind dwarf from Mahakam. Had them put 2 sizable rubies in his eye sockets. Couldn't see a damn thing. But word is, it looked pretty tasteful. Hear that? What did she just say?
But terrain, you're gonna go jump all over the terrain. Please let me get to the same spots. Nice, the wing got cleaved. Baron line is sad, period, Johnny. Definitely sad.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Great quest line, though. One of the better ones in the game. There are a lot of good ones.
So how do we get up the...
The stairs? I'll fix them right away. Ready.
Let's go.
Couldn't help notice the tension between you and Yennefer and Triss. It's very hard on Ciri, I think. There are times I doubt you three realize how it looks. Triss plays the big sister to Ciri, but eagerly awaits a chance to hop in bed with you. You and Yennefer play the parents.
Yeah, so if you're angling to make it a fivesome, there's clearly no room.
Boy, wouldn't that be a thing? Whoa! Gotcha, I have never played it. I watched some people play some of the DayZ, the one that was based on Arma. I was kind of interested in H1Z1 when they were talking about developing it. At the time I was playing mostly on console. And I wanted to see the console version of that. I never did get it. I haven't played it. You like H1Z1? Sounds like what's fun about it? I haven't seen it.
I say, look at this.
Not since it was released.
It appears I must do everything for you. See the sentry who seems to be waiting for payment?
I'm fresh out of change.
Oh, in blood, not coin. The sentry is Fearon of the Elven legend. You literally read nothing. There you are. Yennefer must have tremendous pull with the Emperor to get him to guarantee the Lodge's safety. What's your take on it?
My take? Obviously a leading question. No. Geralt, I'm tired. Let's sit and chat a bit first.
Is foreplay that important to you?
You'll get to work with the Emperor. Not excited?
No. I mean, yes, of course I am. Thus far, the Lodge has oft banked on weak rulers. It's been one of our biggest mistakes.
So you're impressed Emir keeps his mages on a short leash?
Yennefer's wise to keep you out of politics. I'm afraid you'd not realize which way the wind was blowing if you pissed straight into it.
You ought to talk to Yennefer. Painfully clear there's unfinished business there.
Yennefer's always walked her own path. I'm actually touched she decided to take an interest in matters of the Lodge this time.
You don't trust her. So once the hunt's defeated, leave. Find asylum elsewhere. I hear Redania's offering.
I'd sooner stick my head in a Zoogl's spiky orifice. Thanks, but I've other plans.
This deal with Emir. It's sorceress business. Pick someone else's brain.
So she's not told you anything? What about personal plans? Has she mentioned anything? A possible advisory position? Beside a young, promising empress?
Stay away from Ciri.
She's an adult, Geralt. You keep forgetting. She can decide for herself. So, onward. Don't you think it's time you stopped interfering in Ciri's life?
No.
You do know we're not a pack of wolves you can just drive away from her with your sword.
No. Sure you are. And yes, I can, if the need arises.
Wait. There's something here. Feel it?
No, my medallion.
A ridiculous bauble. Don't make me laugh. Tuning into elven magic is just slightly more difficult than sniffing out a malodorous fiend. What's this? Arahan Luma! That means the Sunstone is here. Don't stand there looking stupid. Try to shift the mirrors.
Yeah, I don't remember this being clear. I remember getting lucky. As fun as it is to get lucky. Lucky on a puzzle isn't quite as fun as other kinds. No, it wasn't that at all. I was just curious. Just noticed the absence and just curious, just wondering. Oh, hi. Is that where all those potions of Tyrannalia came from? Geralt! Jesus, the snappy movement. Alright, at least he can climb up there. Ah.
The scans echo strongest here.
The ghost is bleeding? I don't know about that. Don't think that works quite that way. Not so much of a puzzle as a turn each lever once kind of thing. I guess that's good. on the ground.
At last.
Hand it over and let's get out of here.
Not so fast. We've a matter to discuss.
Let me guess. You gotta fly. You're about to tell me why you need the Sunstone so much more than we do. Then you'll change into an owl and whoosh.
No idea where you got such a ridiculous notion. Ciri's safety is most important to me now. But I wish to talk to you about the future. My future.
Wouldn't worry. Emperor's got plans for you, I'm sure.
Stop playing the jester and listen to me carefully. Once we've defeated the Hunt and Ciri is safe, Yennefer's meteoric rise at the Imperial Court will come to an abrupt end. Which is wonderful from my perspective. I'm not interested in reviving the Lodge if I'm not to have the deciding vote.
You're telling me this because...
If I know even one bit, I expect that once we've defeated the Wild Hunt, you aim to slip out the back door with Ciri. To disappear into the wilds, correct?
Maybe.
All very romantic. But perhaps instead of destroying the girl's life, you could take Yennefer with you and go.
You want to take Yen's place at Emir's side.
And at Ciri's. I think you understand it's inevitable. And I would truly prefer Yennefer to be far away when it happens. Holding her in the Imperial dungeon would be costly. And it would give the wrong impression.
Any other words of wisdom, or can we go?
You may go. I know you've things to do. I can find my own way back.
I was wondering, Doc, where that came from. It was sort of relevant, you know, talking about Witcher, but still. Staircase. Perfect place for Whirl. They really can't move away from it. Good as a corner or a hallway. Tiny little room. Back, Johnny, got your drink and popcorn. It's gonna be good. Still think this is the way. Fresh air! Fresh air. Getting close to 64. Child of the Elder Blood. Let's, Any VD Vigo. As an attentive reader, you surely remember that the Wild Hunt could only be defeated with the help of powerful magic. And for this reason, Geralt had recruited the most powerful sorceresses in the world, both those he liked and those he utterly detested, to join his cause. When a chance arose to add Fringilla Vigo to the roster, Geralt seized it without a moment's hesitation and went straight away to the Emperor's ship, where the dark-haired sorceress was being held. This isn't it. But okay. Antics, you know this isn't it. I mean, I don't know what... I guess you meant you probably saw something somewhere else, which confused me for a second there. Yeah, we won't be doing Blood and Wine till Wednesday or something. Huh. Yeah, the thumbnails can even be dangerous sometimes, depends on what the thumbnails show. Only thing I have is the first quest in my journal, and we're not doing it yet.
Never heard of anything similar.
Oh, I have. Pharaoh. Turn out an old bear and torture the cell.
Take that, you boar! You're dead! Stop it! Why am I always the boar? 'Cause you're a cat!
Those kids! Why am I always the bore? Oh, did you hear that? I didn't stop and I didn't turn so you could see the subtitles, but I heard it. And I don't think I've heard that before. Good God, this is pretty. Games can just be heartbreakingly beautiful anymore. Bye, Onyx. Wanna dip your dingle? Up. You did. We've heard that a few times today. Spent some time in Novigrad. Wanna dip your dingle? that's not gonna work very well, is it? Oops. Sword keeps coming out. Oh! Sorry, it happened again. It's like when I dodge, I can't keep my fists out when I dodge, unless the sword's not equipped at all. Welcome back, Edge. Hey, Sebor. Super Snake, howdy, howdy.
Turns out they spoke the truth about you. Dead tired, huh?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what? Uh-oh.
The giant, sure, but now he just farts about seducing the lasses.
I'll be a priestess.
Come closer, stranger. Stay on. My home.
Going. Oh, okay. Change of plans. We'll jump. We'll jump over there. You have about 30 unspent ability points. Yeah, I know the feeling. 30 unspent. Oh, can't see it. 30 points. 30 unspent points, indeed. I don't know what I'll do with them, though.
It's clearing up.
Told you about the trouble I have getting onto boats, getting control of the helm of a boat without Geralt jumping off of said boat. Come on now, give me the prompt. Why am I saving them? I have nothing to spend them on. I have all the skills I want. What am I going to spend the points on? Skills I'm not going to slot? I have a total of 12 slots. I have a total of 12 slots, and I like what's in there. So, what are the other points going to do? I mean, that's the short and facetious answer, in that I could respec and do different things or slot stuff around as I see fit. Swap out skills for different situations. I just haven't done that in the past 400 hours. So if Blood and Wine forces my hand and I can't get the job done, maybe I'll change something. I like swords. Simple man, simple pleasures. I like swords. I have no interest in the rest, to be honest. So... yeah, I could spend them on things that would be situational. Makes perfect sense. Doesn't mean I'll do it, but it makes perfect sense.
Sink the boat! Shoot!
Wait, parley. Damn it.
Well, that didn't work well. I thought I could avoid the lights and it might be enough. At least until I approached them for the first time. Didn't work out that way. I only sort of remember this. Just a bit. Not too far off. I don't know about near the end. We've got lots to do, but we're not too far off, maybe. Caught on something, girl? Come on!
No! It's the Witcher!
Fuck.
Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Stand down. That's right. Geralt, please. Down. What do you think, Geralt? Oh. Oh. Maybe we can climb the anchor? It was just a joke. Bionics, it was never anything other than a joke.
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Sometimes the joke itself becomes the fact that the joke has never stopped.
Warm welcome.
Hello,
Thank you,
hello.
Your Majesty.
The mustache.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
Zerrikania. Somewhere. Get plowed.
Close.
Close, White Wolf, is what you are to decapitation. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer indispensable, but disposable. But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them? Amnesty in exchange for help?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards, bring me Fringilla Vigo. You may remove her Dimeritian shackles. No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ard-Skellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
these teleports, and have it your way. Let's go.
Triss, where's Yennefer?
She'll be here soon, and she's sure to want to talk to you.
I don't doubt it.
Alright, battle prep. Child of the Elder Blood. Battle prep, find out if Avallac'h is hiding something. Travel to the island where Avallac'h's laboratory is located. Ciri pulled Geralt aside for a confidential heart-to-heart. She confided in him that Avallac'h had hidden a lair. Good God, had hidden a lair. Yes, he put it in his pocket. And then he put it in a safe deposit box, and that lair was never to be seen again. Jeez. Hey, Booty, what's up? Middle-aged stream, welcome. What's happening? You're getting ready to start Blood and Wine. Yeah, I'm looking at possibly, it's looking more and more like Wednesday for getting to Blood and Wine. Who knows? Whenever we get there, we get there. Ciri pulled Geralt aside for a confidential heart-to-heart. She confided to him that Avallac'h had a hidden lair, a secret place that not even Ciri, his star pupil and long-time traveling companion, had been allowed to visit. Intrigued, Geralt decided to enter this secret lair and find out what the seer was hiding. Most important part of any conspiracy is for the co-conspirators to trust each other fully, and Ciri's revelation had cast a shadow of suspicion on Avallac'h. Geralt knew light must be shed on this shadow before it proved too late. Heh. Bionics, you had all the cards before the end of Act 1. I salute you. Oh, is it? It's break time. Where did that come from? Cool thing about The Witcher, time just flies. It's always so fun. Alright, it is break time. I am going to take a 10-minute break. I will be back. We will continue Child of the Elder Blood and on towards the end. It is a big set piece. What do you think? 2 to 4 hours left in the main story. And then maybe we will be getting back to Hearts of Stone today. After all, a few hours off. Twixor, what's up? Twix, it's great to see you a couple days in a row. Very cool. Thank you, Snow. I'll be back real soon. I'm gonna get some tunes ready to go. Kaer Morhen. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about right. Woo! Finally a break. Finally, go make your tea, man. Go make your tea. Tea time. See you soon.